Welcome, fans. Thanks for joining us for this Friday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce in just a moment. All right, a chance to check out stats for Jarace Walker.
And in the last 5 games, he's made a bunch of hustle plays on the glass more than anywhere else. His rebounding totals in these games shows a dramatic increase from his numbers during the rest of the season.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Siakam and Jackson make up the inside pair. Nesmith on the wing. He's paired with Mathurin. And it's Nembhard in at the point. And for Chicago, at the guards, it's Giddey at the 1 with White at the 2. Edey out there with MP. And it's E in at the small forward. Well, Greg, I hope you're ready. We're going to be cranking our heads back and forth, watching these teams race up and down the floor all game long.
And this is the definition of an exciting matchup. Don't be shocked if the 24-second clock doesn't come into play. They like to keep the pace fast.
Love that play call by MP, finding a way to create for his team.
Here's Nembhard. On the wing, Mathurin. Inside, Siakam uses the glass to finish the lane.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for Chicago. And this group is about as formidable as they come. 22 wins in a row.
Ooh.
It's just remarkable.
This team, I tell you, is doing a heck of a job actually putting their name against some of the best names in the NBA's history. When you talk about winning streaks, I mean, these kind of streaks do not happen often, and there's a lot going right for this group right now.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Pass to Jackson. Back to Nesmith. Here's Nembhard. Indiana moving it around. For 3, Siakam. And he's good on the 3 ball. Siakam's got 5 points so far.
Siakam has worked tirelessly on his shooting, and now, as a result, he's a legitimate threat from outside.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Greg, we have another up-and-comer from down under, Josh Giddey.
I mean, a lot of young talent coming to the NBA by way of Australia. Their great skill development program showing in Giddey, who stands 6'8", but plays like a small point guard.
Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. Hard to find a more versatile forward, Clark, in this league than Pascal Siakam.
Yeah, and it's been so much fun to see how far his game has come in his decade plus. I mean, he was part of that Toronto Raptors championship team, an up-and-coming young force then, and now he's really refined his game. He's a go-to player. His hustle and defensive gifts are really what stood out early, and he continues to do that well. He's just a terrific top-line player in the NBA.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Raptors had a huge game. He finished with 60 points, and once again, he was lights out from distance. A game that nobody will soon forget, that's for sure. How is he going to follow that up tonight? We'll see, guys.
All right, Allie, great stuff as always. You're right, he was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
There's Siakam, following the basket by MP.
MP's playing like he has something to prove. Strong defense from the youngster.
Some changes for Indiana. Walker's checked in for Nesmith. And Wagner's subbed in for Andrew Nembhard. Now, here's Siakam. He has 5. Wagner on the wing. And once again off the mark by Indiana. The Bulls leading by 6. Jackson misses.
I thought he had that one. I think he did too.
Here's Walker. Pass to Siakam. Wagner outside. Walker with this screen for Wagner. 3-pointers off the mark. Bulls have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Now, Giddey. On the wing, MP. And it's Wagner with the rebound.
Operating from mid-range. That's a shot he likes. I mean, I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Kicks it out to Siakam. Connects from 3-point range. Siakam's got 8 points.
Sweet, quick shot from Siakam. His motion just about automatic and effortless.
Giddey against Wagner. On the wing, Walker. Outside, Mathurin. Jackson setting the pick here for Mathurin. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Here's Giddey. Lays it up off the glass.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
He gets it up. And so it's MP making things happen for Chicago. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Trump's American 250 birthday party in the country is losing performers at the minute. At this point, it looks like nobody wants to be the entertainment on this sinking cruise ship. One after another. Gina McBride, the Commodores, Morris Day, Young MC, Fab Four Man from Milli Vanilli. Bye-bye. Some of them are saying that's the same thing. They didn't know that they were signing up for what they were signing up for. The Young MC called it a bait and switch. So instead of a story about a big patriotic celebration, the story is becoming that a whole lot of artists don't want their names.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen so far from the Bulls, what's your take?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Bruzella's out there with Jackson, and it's Vucevic, then it's Mitchell. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Outside, Walker. Back to Wagner. Toppin sends a screen for Marshall. Buries the long-range jumper.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
The Bulls leading by 4. Here's Jackson. Oh, get up, MP. Woo!
Showing a lot of muscle on the interior. MP unaffected by the defense there.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's ready to talk things through with them. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence.
Well, efficiency is critical, and I love how they ran their offense and got quality shots out of their sets.
Some changes here for the Pacers. Siakam is checked in for Najee Marshall. Aaron Nesmith comes in for Jones. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for Wagner. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Clark, more so than ever, NBA offenses are putting the ball in the hands of their stars and letting them go to work.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, that's because NBA offense is all about creating space, and usually your star players can do that with a high level of skill, speed, shot making, and playmaking. You can create it with strength as well, playing through a guy like Jokic, Giannis, and Luka.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the Pacers are moving as one. Coach Rick Carlisle said the thing I love about this team is that we're a true team. We're a group that needs each other. We work at communication. We're collaborative. We make sure our guys have a voice, and we're all in it together. Back over to you guys.
They win by committee. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. Bulls making a switch here. Giddey's checked in. Isaiah Jackson, he's checked in for Indiana. And the dunk by Jackson.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
The shot's good. Jackson's got 14 points.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
When you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Here's Nembhard. Really played well against Brooklyn in his last outing. Back to Siakam. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rebound by the Bulls. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in blowout fashion.
Oh, that's all.
Record-setting fashion. Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight.
Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Jarace Walker. Here's someone who's really been playing well, earning the Player of the Month in the East. MP.
And the nature of big men in the league has evolved, and he's a perfect example of how valuable a guy like this can be on your team. He's had a tremendous stretch of basketball here lately.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Pacers.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
Pass to Neesmith. Siakam outside. And the 3 off target.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
Here's Siakam after the Bulls picking up a basket just moments ago.
When Siakam catches fire, he's hard to extinguish. I mean, his hot streaks go real hot.
To the inside, here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
And it's Mathurin missing. Chicago leading to the middle. And stolen by Mathurin. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Siakam. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Siakam's got 15 points.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock.
What?
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And here's MP for 3. Drills the 3-pointer. MP's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
MP has been leading the charge for the Bulls. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him.
It's the world
right after this.
That's most popular fragrance. Okay? Domino's have disaster alert. This is a picture of the White House. What do you think of that?
I think it's disgusting. I mean, it's turning our White House into an amusement park, which is actually apt because it is an amusement park. Yeah.
Donald Trump says he's going to come to the Knicks game. What do you think?
I think that's horrible.
Hello
but
and
he'll
welcome.
Get booed
First up,
very
folks,
heavily.
let's take a moment to see how things are shaking down in the
Because
Rookie
New
of the Year
Yorkers
race.
are largely Democrats. Nobody likes him.
Into the season now, we
I don't
can
like
tell
him.
which guys
Say you
are
went to the
for
game
real
and you sat next to him. What would you say to
which
him?
guys are pushing for that ROI.
What would I say to Donald
remember
Trump if
in
I sat next to him? I would
winning
have to
that
keep my mouth shut because I have nothing nice to say.
This is a picture.
I'll
I'll never forget what Cube said one day. He said, you know, for every
And now,
character
let's
that
get
you
into the
play
Indiana
as an
Pacers
actor,
game. It's been a close one so far.
to it to some
We need
kind
a
of way.
department
And it
store
is,
to
you
come.
know, if you
Attention all
go on
ballers, attention
record.
all ballers. We have a missing defense, paging the defense, paging the defense.
That was pretty good, Shaq. You might have a future in retail.
Shaq, to register 4, please.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
As impressive as the block totals are from him early on, they don't even tell the whole story. He's changed countless others.
Yeah, you know, he's been up in the air so often, he's been absolutely a pest on the defensive end.
Pacers trail by 3. Here's who Rick Carlisle is starting the second half with. Neesmith on the wing. He's paired with Mathurin. Siakam and Jackson make up the inside pair. And it's Nembhard in at the point. Right side Jackson, 6 on the shot clock. And it's off from three-point range. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. When this game is done, they'll be off to Miami to take on the Heat. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. And Jackson throws it down.
That's a young, creative mind right there. MP doing work.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam. Brought to you by AT&T. Now here's Jackson. Stats on him. He's averaging 9 points a game. A shot by Nembhard, no good. MP outside. Down low. Here's Heaney. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 3 assists now in this one. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Pass to Siakam. Jackson against Dede.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does. Yeah, he's like a one-man band out there, dialed in and on the attack.
And the shot goes in from Siakam.
Nice touch there from Siakam to get a hard bucket inside.
The Bulls leading by 5. And despite all the accolades, GA is about soaring in. It's MP. What a finish.
Just stunning the defense and the crowd, for that matter. How artistic was that dunk by MP?
And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
A big round of applause for your Texas team.
Pacers trail by 7. Pass to Neesmith. Siakam outside. Into the lane. And the rejection by MP.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built and that's why they are in control.
Simply controlling the glass. I mean, plus 10 is the advantage in rebounds right now.
Here's Nembhard.
You okay?
Now Mathurin. A three-pointer.
Who said that one more time? Are those blue pills helping?
Hasn't made one yet. Edey gets the bucket.
The only thing that's going on right now, I gotta get that shit out. You know what I'm saying? And I know and it ain't good. You know, good by hawking it up.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys.
Yeah, but I'm talking about, I didn't want to say the last part.
Saying it means a lot that my coaches and my teammates trust me. The only thing that can prepare you for this is going through it. For me to become the player I want to be, I need those moments. It's all part of the learning process and the journey.
If I had like something, spit it out instead of just sitting in front of the game and letting it back go. In other words,
to the right side. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls.
What an incredible game. So
but I mean, yes, I mean,
no signs of
as far as the
Pacers trail by 11. Here's Siakam. No good, shot missing. White with the defensive effort.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of...
I heard you coughing
a nice shot by Yee.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow.
Right.
They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Now, here's Siakam.
I mean, what
17 points in the game.
Vitamin C stuff.
5 on the clock. The 15-footer, good. Siakam's got 19 points.
There is a little old school to Siakam's game. Very comfortable in the mid-range.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
Now, here's Siakam. 19 points in the game.
Erased him right at the rim. The young guy, MP, energetically going for that block. Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside.
That what you took that emergency?
Nembhard with it. Still without a basket. Edey with the steal. MP way outside, and so it's Chicago in command with the 16th buzzer sounds. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Be out there with Vucevic. Then it's Buzelis, and it's Mitchell. That's the group on the floor for Chicago. Pass to Marshall. Siakam inside. Vucevic on him, and the shot goes in from Siakam.
And always nice to have an inside-out threat like Siakam. He can have an impact anywhere on the floor. And he just keeps on going. He's got more points than anybody else out there.
And so Wagner will bring it up for Indiana. Trailing by 19. They host the Kings after this game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Misses the three.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Trains it from beyond the arc.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Josh Giddey's checked in for Chicago. And the Pacers also making a change. Jackson, he's checked in for Toppin. And Indiana shooting 43% from the field. Here's Siakam. And he converts the layup. Siakam's got 4 points now in the quarter.
We know Siakam's got a really nice jumper. Still, I love Pascal in the painted area. I think using his length is where he's most effective.
To the paint. And MP throws it down hard.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim rack.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
Here's Siakam. The Bulls getting the bucket. To the inside. Here's Jackson. That's a two-pointer from Walker. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Well, they count on big-time production from him at the offensive end.
Vucevic is screen on Siakam. Jackson passes to Vucevic. And Vucevic throws it down.
All the reach you need to throw it down there. Vucevic making it look easy.
For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. And some changes here for the Pacers. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Walker. Aaron Nesmith comes in for Marshall. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for Wagner. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Nembhard, the pass to Siakam. That 3 off the mark.
And I wouldn't put it past him, guys, to eventually start hitting those, given what he did in the first half.
Pass to Edey. Back to MP. 6 to shoot. And the dunk by Edey.
MP doing a nice job orchestrating the offense. Excellent find.
Indiana's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. For 3, Siakam. Oh, and he almost play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3. There are some who will say, GA, there are too many threes being taken in today's NBA. What are your thoughts on that?
Hey,
they trying to cheat.
On something. How about free throws? The three-point shootout is arguably the best part of All-Star
You better not
Saturday.
hit all 3.
Nobody wants to watch a free throw contest.
You look back
Come on,
on Pascal
2K.
Siakam's career. You know, he came in a bit raw, actually quite raw as a rookie, but he never stopped working on his game, adding to it. A real development success story and a model for any young, aspiring pro player.
My goodness, that was absolutely
This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. Here's Ramsey. Pass to Toppin. Toppin a screen on Mitchell. Wagner from long range. Chicago's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Here's MP and the dunk by Jackson.
This young kid's got some ups. MP throwing it down.
1:33 left to play here in the fourth.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Chicago.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And you can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season. And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
He was really important under the basket, making the plays down low and getting position to pull in rebound.
Out to the right wing. Vucevic a screen on Walker. Vucevic finds MP. Kicks it out to Mitchell. sinks the triple.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Now, here's Walker. And once again, off the mark by Indiana. To the middle. Back to Mitchell. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. And as always, we appreciate you joining us right here tonight on 2K. We'll see you later on.